What it do? Eisenhower's Tactical back with another video. Hey, if you want to support the channel, hit my channel description in the bottom, and you'll see my email, and I ship one out to you. Thanks to everybody who's already supported the channel by buying a patch. And also, I'm gonna add on to this: if you buy a patch, I'm gonna send you a bag of Louisiana-style chips, man, kettle chips. Let me know what flavor you want, or I'll just surprise you. Just let me know what you don't like, okay? Also, man, I think it's time we need to talk about SC14 gun cleaner, man. These guys are veteran owned, made in America, red, white, and blue, veteran owned. Great product. I just went and bought another bottle the other day. So I use it. They sent me some out before, and I shipped it to a couple of gun tubers. They like it. Now they support it. So, man, check these boys out. They do a good job, man. SC14, man. But, yeah, man, YouTube, I'm in a safe control environment. All the firearms you see are going to be unloaded. Safety check. Nobody's here. Safe control environment. Get 18 over for my content. Video did upload, so we should be good. Man, I'm just back because, I went to the range and shot that ZPAP, man. I was just thinking, like, man, ZPAP or the AR-15, which one? Because I shot both of them side by side. And I'm just thinking, like, which one is, do I like better? The ZPAP or the AR-15. And I got two are in similar configurations. This is a 10.5-inch barrel on the ZPAP, or is it 10 inch? I think it's 10 inch. 10 inch barrel on the ZPAP, and this is 11.5 inch. I really think this ZPAP is a 10.5-inch barrel, but it may, it's shorter, but it just because the break makes it equal. But they both the same size, but the stock's completely, with the braces completely folded down. But so I shot both of these, and I was thinking, like, man, which one do I like better, when all that kind of stuff with ballistics. I can tell you right now by weight. Oh, this one actually feels heavier. Probably because it has more stuff on it. No, this one's a little bit, I don't know. This is weird. I know by weight, this is only 6-something pounds. This feels heavy for some reason, but they bought the same. It doesn't matter. I don't think it's really a lot in common between these two particular firearms, the ZPAP and the AR-15. Or just let's just say AK. I don't think there's some similarities. I'm not saying there's none, but I don't think it's as much as a naked eye would like to see. The 5.56 caliber, man, it's a soft shooting caliber for the most part for a rifle round. And so with that being said, this shoots a lot softer than this. However, if we're talking straight up combat battle, then this may be tougher in a hasty environment, sleet, rain, snow, dirt, mud, and things of that nature. And will it be a little less finicky than this? Probably so, because the AR-15 sometimes they can be a little finicky. You got just about the same amount of moving parts. These are more robust. These are a little lighter, materials and stuff like that. Just off top, these two aren't even the same boat far as like quality build, because this has a chrome line barrel, nickel boron, bolt carry group, all that kind of stuff. Nice steel receiver, trunnion, and then, AR precision lower, nothing wrong with that. Delta Team Tactical upper. This upper is not in the same category with this upper. This is just a standard AR barrel, probably nothing special about it. But this is chrome line, so that puts it on a whole different level. Trigger or mil spec, both of them are just basically standard triggers. I don't think there's no advantage on either one of them. Charging handle right here in the back. This one's on the side. The grip part is about the same. They both got Magpul grips on them. This is just an AK on this one. This was an AR-15. They both are K grips, though, with the storage compartments at the bottom. So they both kind of the same, just different variations for different. Both got SB3A tactical braces on it, folders, adjustable style. They both fold. So this is a Sylvan Arms folder on this one. This is a Sylvan Arms folder. So that one, you got to have that buffer tube inside of that. Okay. And then this one is a non-buffer tube folder. See, there's no tube in that. So they both fold, so they both can get into a small compact, smaller. You can make them shorter. So let's see how they look side by side. Still the same height. Yep, still. So you both can fold them all up. You know, you can fold them up. I'll probably shake it open. But yeah, what else? So with the ZPAP, what I like about it, is just the fact that when you hold it, maybe it's just me, but when you hold it, you just feel like a lot of power behind it. You feel real robust, a lot of power, and it just feels like ready to go. It definitely feels like a battle rifle, like you're ready for combat, war, you know, whatever. But at the same time, you would feel very confident with this in a home defense situation too. You can suppress these now. Don't let nobody talk you out of that. You can suppress them. But the way it feels though, when you shoulder it, just, man, it's a really great feeling. So I think with the sights, you know, I was struggling with zeroing this red dot in. I got it in, but it wasn't still perfect. And I just gave up on it. Not really gave up. I just didn't want to keep wasting ammo just sitting there. Not really wasting. I just didn't want to deal with it no more. So I just started using the iron sights, and I was hitting everything I wanted with the iron sights. So pretty interesting. So I think I'm gonna take this optic off, man, because I don't think I need it for this, man. I mean, I'm serious, man. If you watch, I'm convinced I don't need it really for. You can just shoot this thing out the box, but with the sights it comes with. Now with this one, the optic was zeroed in already, and it's a Vortex crossfire, and I was hitting what I wanted with this, and I have Magpul flip-up sights, in-bus flip-up sights, so, you know, so I had that part covered, you know, better, not two different sights pictures if I wanted to, and it was just running good, man. I ran a bunch of ammo through this too. I ran 90 rounds through here, so it ran perfectly. Clear firearm, and so I had no complaints at all. I really like this 11.5-inch setup. It's pretty neat. So that's that AR-15. But again, do I think they're similar? I'm just gonna say no. I don't think they are, because they fire different recoil, different systems and everything. Someone's gonna say, oh, they're exactly the same. They're just da. But I really don't. I think the AR is a little different, the way it's built than the way this is built. And I guess I'm talking about the engineering is what I'm talking about. Just shooting a bullet, they're the same, sure. But the engineering that goes into a Zastava ZPAP versus this is kind of a build, you would say. You know, it's an Aero Precision lower with a Delta Team Tactical Sylvan Arms folder, SB38 tactical brace. So this is kind of put together with a couple different parts. And this is just all Zastava. So, and you can put a tactical handrail on if you want. I'm not doing that. I'm staying with the wood. I don't need a light. I don't need none of that crap. I'm about to take this optic off. This is going to stay almost like the way it came out the box. When I get my CNC Warrior brace, that'll be the biggest upgrade on there. I went with CNC, so I'm gonna got that brace coming in, and that's gonna be my last little touch on this. And if I go back to an optic, I'm gonna go to one that I really want, and you know, make sure I get the optic I want and zero it in, take my time and all that kind of good stuff. But I didn't see it not holding zero. People say, oh, when you put something on an AK, it doesn't hold zero. It held it. It just that it took me a while to get it dialed in. So I don't know about that part. This rail works fine on there, on top of there. I mean, the quad rail, the optic will be right here off the receiver. So I see what they're saying about it'll hold better up here than down here where all the explosion is at. But I didn't see no problem with that so much. And I didn't feel no heat either, even though I had gloves on. I got to talk to Nola Gospel. I forgot to ask him, did he feel any type of heat when he was shooting it? But this is a smooth, softer shooter for sure. Very accurate AR-15 5.56. It's definitely a very accurate caliber. This is very accurate too. I was doing fine at 25 yards, but I've seen videos guys shooting 100 with these ZPAPs, no problem, with no actual weird modifications to it. So just two great choices. But remember, if you get into this AK and you're already in the AR-15, or vice versa, you already in the AKs and you get into AR-15s, vice versa, they're different, and you have to train a little different. I found when I was shooting this, maybe it's my old training because it's, you know, ambidextrous on both sides, safety selector. I found myself in between shots doing this, you know, looking, going back to safe, off safe, unsafe. I was doing that a lot, and then when I was shooting the ZPAP, it was fooling me because the ZPAP don't have anything on this side of the firearm. The safety is right here, and so, and this is hard to manipulate, you know, in my personal opinion. It's got a little stiffness to it. Someone said you can bend it back, all that. I ain't doing that. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is and let it work itself out. But, you know, and I'm left-handed, so you can imagine, you know, you shooting, and you have to break your hand and, you know, go off safety, go on safety, you know. So, you know, this is definitely right-handed. Now the charging handle is on this side, so I mean, that's a plus. But man, just the fact that the way that sounds, that doesn't sound nothing like the AR-15. I mean, that just sounds like butter right there, right? And then when you racking an AR-15, no knock on AR-15 now, I ain't knocking. It's just a different sound. See, you hear that? It's just a different sound. Yeah, just a complete different sound. It's a little louder, whereas this sounds, the sound just sounds sweeter. Yeah, it's just and when you shooting, I mean, it just slams that next round up to the front, like, I mean, like no other. I mean, it's like no other. I mean, it's just a totally different sound. So yeah, similar, you know, got a lot of things in common for sure. You know, this is America's rifle right here. This is all U.S. made, Aero Precision, Delta Team Tactical, Sylvan Arms, SB38 Tactical. Everything's American made. This is Zastava, Serbian made. So yeah, I mean, can't really complain. No knock. I just want to just be do a video on. I don't think they're really similar as far as, like, you know, functionality and stuff like that. I mean, just other than the trigger and the grip and all that. And they both take, you know, full capacity mags, 20 round mags. They both do all that, so you don't give up no capacity at all on either one of these firearms. They're similar in that aspect. But yeah, totally two different firearms in my opinion, but kind of like similar platforms, meaning like there's a rifle or a pistol. Yeah, they're similar in that aspect, but a lot of the things are just different. This, to me, compared to pistols, is more Glockish, meaning that it's simple to break down and not that many moving parts you have to deal with as an owner. And this is more like a 1911, so to speak, a few more moving parts and things of that nature. And, you know, just got to maintain it a little bit more possibly. This, I think you can run dirty for quite a while before you have to do anything. This, I think you would probably get a few hiccups if you just kept running it without cleaning it. I think this, you could already get away with running probably up to like 2,000 or 3,000 rounds before anything happens. I don't know about this on the AR-15, especially this build. This is not like a Daniel Defense or, you know, all those high-end AR-15s. This is a Delta Team Tactical upper. I mean, I paid probably $240 for it, and Aero Precision lower is a quality Aero Precision lower. So I don't know about the durability of this, but they both go out and shoot me. I'm not gonna never get to that torture test thing. I don't do all that stuff. It's 5, 6, 7, 8,000 rounds. I don't know what had happened, but they both ran good. I was pretty impressed with the AR-15, no question, but I was super impressed with the Zastava, and I just got to get more rounds. Right now, this is only at 160 rounds, and I had it for 16 days. That's probably the lowest round count for any firearm I ever bought, due to the fact that you can't really shoot indoors and around locally around here, you know. Shout out to Yeti, man. Got my new Yeti cups, man. I can't believe them boys actually sent me something, man. That's an honor, man. Yeti's a big company, man. I like that. They saw one of my videos and said I was talking about a water sponsor, and they thought it was pretty cool. And they said, well, let's just send him some cups so he can drink his water in it. So I thought that was pretty neat, man. I thought that was real neat. And I'm glad they sent me the ones that don't have the straw. I don't like the straw ones. I like the ones with the lid, with the slide top, Yeah, right on, Yeti, man. But yeah, man, I just want to bring that up, man. Some differences and stuff like that, and are they similar? And let me know, guys. Like, I'm not a pro on either one of these platforms. I just shoot them. I just got into this. So what do you guys think? Do you think these are similar? Or, I mean, they of course they have some similarities, but I think they're really different, man. It's more differences than there are similarities, especially in the manufacturing, the building. I think coming to building your own out of these two, I think you got more wiggle room to modify and do certain things with the AR-15 platform. However, AK, they're not far behind for modularity, putting different triggers in and all that kind of stuff. But this, you can do all this. You can go all the way to the guts and change everything out. This, you wouldn't have to do all that. Once you got a chrome line barrel and a nickel boron bolt carry group, I mean, well, why would you mess with that? The pistons, the gas block system is all good. I mean, so you wouldn't really be messing with this too much. Whereas this, you can tweak this all the way out to the core, So yeah, you can build it out how you want on this one. This one, you probably wouldn't have to. If you just bought a Zastava, you wouldn't have to do anything to it. Whereas if you bought an AR from Palmetto or anybody, DPMS, whatever, you will find yourself probably swapping parts out immediately. Whereas this, I think most guys, they only swap out the trigger for the most part in the handguard area, I guess. I don't know, maybe the brake, they'll put some different brake on there. I guess that's a little bit of changing, but you can do all this from top to bottom, So anybody got a knowledge on both platforms? Let me know, in your opinion, are they similar or are they different? And what are some of the advantages you think? Me personally, I think the Zastava is going to keep it real. I think it's built more robust, tougher, built to last, like, tough, Tonka tough. And I think the AR-15 is kind of like glamorous, a little sleek, lighter, what I'm saying, different things. I wouldn't say it's frail or fragile by no stretch of the imagination, but I can see it, not being as tough as this. That's all I'm saying. So, but then again, this is a softer shooter though. They both can be suppressed. So very, very interesting rifles right here. These are very interesting. This is a good topic, I think, man. So let me know what you guys think about this, man. The Zastava AK. It doesn't have to be a Zastava, just whatever. An AK, an AR. It doesn't have to be in 10 inches, 11 inches. It could be 16 inches. I don't care. Just tell me what you think. And do you feel they're like the exact same platforms and, there's no differences at all? Or, the rounds are similar. What is your opinion on it? That's all I want to know, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know about this video, man. Appreciate everybody stopping by. The Zastava definitely ran good. I mean, this is not a bad build, man. This is not a bad build at all. This is a really nice AR-15. Nothing to really sneeze at. This will get the job done. And this certainly can get the job done. Everybody knows this can get the job done too. So, like I said, I will be taking this optic off. Let me know if y'all know of a better optic system for this. I'm probably not going to go get it, but I'm just going to listen to you, and I'll work on that later on. But that's the only thing I'm going to do to this is put that CNC Warrior brace on here, take this optic off, and then good to go, man. Hey, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Everybody stay blessed. Peace.